Okay, so I'm going to do the first two, the no solution and the infinite solution, and you guys are going to do the bottom ones. We're going to start off with distributing. Step 1 is to distribute, so you are supposed to distribute the -4 and multiply it inside the parentheses. So what is -4 times 2x? -8x. What's -4 times 1? -4. Okay? Everything else comes down. And then we go to step 2. Do I need to combine like terms? Look at the left side. Do I need to combine those two? No. Look at the right side. Do I need to combine those two? No. So I'm not doing step 2. Step 3. Move the smallest variable. Move the smallest variable. Well, which one's the smallest variable? They're both the same, right? This one's -8x, this one's -8x. So does it matter which one I move? No, I'm going to move, let's move this one. How do you move it? Add, because it's a negative. So we're going to add 8x to the other side. Okay, I want this one to cancel. That's why I added. But what happens to this one? It also cancels, right? Because -8x plus 8x goes away. So then what am I left with? -4 equals -2. -4 equals -2. Are these two numbers the same? So why does it say that they equal each other if they're not the same? Is this a true statement? This is not a true statement. Therefore, it is no solution. This is not true. Okay? -4 does not equal -2. They're not the same number. So this is false. Therefore, it's no solution. Okay? We could have done it a different way. Watch this. You don't erase your part. Just look at it. What if you forget that this side cancels? What do you get when you do -8x plus 0x? What do you get? -8x plus 8x. What do you get? You get 0x. Right? Bring everything else down. -4 equals -2. Right? We're still solving for x because you forgot that you can't do this, right? So you're like, okay, well, let me add 4 to both sides. That gives me 2 equals 0x. And then you're like, oh, well, the x and the 0 are multiplying, so I divide it by 0. Put this in the calculator. Put it in the calculator. Let's see what you get. 2 divided by 0 in the calculator gives you what? An error. You know why it gives you an error? Because you cannot divide by 0. Ever. They taught you that in elementary. This is no solution. So either way you would have done it, you would have gotten the same thing. Okay? Let's go to the next problem, infinite solutions. How is it going to look when you have infinite solutions? We're going to do the same thing. Start off with distribute. So I want you to distribute this number here and here. Go ahead. What is 3 times 1? 3. What is 3 times -3x? -9x. Is there anything else for me to distribute? No. Bring everything else down. So the -8 comes down, equal to comes down, -5 minus 9x comes down. Step number 2, combine like terms. On the left side, do these two things look alike? No, one of them has an x, the other one doesn't. On the right side, anything look alike? Which ones? The 3 minus 8 because they don't have x's. So what does 3 minus 8 give you? In the calculator, 3 minus 8 gives you a negative 5. Okay? Everything else comes down. Negative 9x, negative 5 minus 9x. Stop. What do you notice about your equation? They're the same on both sides. If that happens, you don't have to keep going. Okay? When you have the same thing on the left and the right side, it's infinite solutions. Okay? Infinite solutions. Let's say you forget and you're like, well, or you don't notice that they're the same on both sides. We're going to keep going. Okay? So, step number 3, move the smallest variable. Let's see what happens. Move the smallest variable. Well, they're both the same, right? So move whichever one you want. I would move this one. So plus 9x, plus 9x. This cancels, and what happens to this one? This also cancels. What are you left with? Negative 5 equals negative 5. Is that a true statement? Negative 5 always equals to negative 5. They're the same thing. So this is a true statement always. Always, forever and ever. So it's infinite solutions. Okay, so that's how it will look. Both sides of the equation will be exactly the same. Okay, so I need you to try the 4 problems at the bottom. And then we're going to start on the back page, and you're going to be working in partners.